Hello, welcome back to Empower Her Daily, your 3 to 4 minute daily boost for women over 30 to feel strong, capable, confident, and proud. This is the final episode of Series 2, and I've really enjoyed it. So I hope that you have taken something from this series. But for this last episode, instead of giving you more information, I want to leave you with something a bit different, a different way of thinking about all this. Training, taking care of your body, your health isn't meant to feel like punishment. But I think for a lot of women, somewhere along the way, it starts to feel like that. Something you have to do, a chore you have to fit into your calendar, something you need to get right, and something that has to give you a result. And I think this happens because there's so much messaging. What to eat, how to train, what's right, what's wrong. And it can leave you constantly feeling like you're trying to keep up or constantly trying to fix something. And I can relate to that in a slightly different way. For a long time, training was quite stressful for me. I was doing CrossFit, so volume and intensity were extremely high. And I was very focused on performance and achieving something in that space. And I put a lot of unnecessary pressure on myself. It felt like something I had to do, not necessarily something I enjoyed. And even though I was working hard, I was often burnt out and not really making the progress I felt I should have been for the amount I was putting in. But there was a shift. Now, this shift came in a change of direction. I moved away from CrossFit and into calisthenics. My goals changed, and over time, I had the realization that I actually felt better. Stronger, yes, but also just better in myself and in my capacity for life. And it's not that I've stopped being driven. I have set some big goals and I still push myself very hard. But the way I train is now different. I've learned to train with my body and not against it. When I feel good, I go for it. I push the higher reps, the higher weight, a bit more volume. But when I feel tired, I adjust. I scale things down. I reduce the reps, the weight, the volume. The pressure and the determination is still there, but it's more balanced, and it's helped because I've got more understanding of my body, my energy, my cycle, and how to actually work with it, that it's helped me adjust and manage my training. And I think quite a big difference for me now is that I actually enjoy it a lot more. I feel stronger, I feel calmer, I feel more in control, and it's in the small things. So with calisthenics comes simpler equipment. I have some things set up at home. That means I can train at home sometimes. And that just takes the pressure down and makes it fit better into my life. So I think the biggest lesson I've learned, and I'm trying to share, is that pushing yourself doesn't mean giving 100% all of the time, because that's not realistic and it's not sustainable. What actually matters is being consistent. You're going to get so fed up of me saying that. But also finding a way to enjoy the process so that you keep coming back to it. And this is something I see a lot in the women that I work with. It's not that you're not trying hard enough. If anything, it's the opposite. You're trying to do everything right, taking in all the information and putting pressure on yourself to get it perfect. But the truth is, you don't need to do everything. You don't need to do everything right or perfect. You need to do the basics consistently and find a way to enjoy it through the hard and straightforward parts of training and enjoy just doing it, but also that it fits through life's ups and downs, because then it will actually stick and you will keep going with it. And that's exactly what I try to support in OK Empower. Not extremes, not overcomplicating things, just simple, structured training that fits your life so you can stay consistent, feel strong, and actually enjoy the process. Because at the end of the day, this isn't really about the results. It's about how you feel in your body, how you move through your life, and how sustainable this actually is long term. You're allowed to enjoy it, you're meant to enjoy it, and you're allowed to feel good doing it. Thank you for listening to Empower Her Daily. This is your journey, your pace, your strength. See you in the next series.